first track on the Land is Wild album. And it's about when the Rio Statics band, we were playing in Calgary, and two of the guys in the band really wanted to go to the Dinosaur Museum in Tyrell. And we had to get to Kamloops, I think. I was like, you don't have time to go to fucking Dinosaur Museum. It's like, well, it's been my dream just And the sad thing is, it actually was the poor fellow's dream. So,
Martin?
Richard Bergman, our road manager, was like, he was Australian. I can't do an Australian accent. They want to go to the Dinosaur Museum. You play some bandmate. That's British, but he's stood behind you for the last 10 years. Like, okay, fine, I won't go to the fucking Dinosaur Museum. So we went there, and kind of, you know, loser band that we were. I mean that in the grandest way. We were, as soon as we started to leave Calgary, it was like the worst blizzard in like 70 years. So not only did, like, I really didn't want to go to the Dinosaur Museum, but we had to fight through this killing blizzard just to get to Drumheller. And when we got there, you'll never guess, but the Dinosaur Museum was totally closed. Right? So, but there the guys were like, we just want to go look through the windows. That's awesome.
Whose nose got stuck to the window?
So two of the guys left, and you could see, like, after they left the RV that we were driving in, pretty much you couldn't see them after like 10 minutes, after 10 meters, because it was so blizzardy. But I remember sitting in the car, and sitting in the car. And listening to the radio, and we found two things on the radio. One was we just found out that a plane had crashed in Alert, and there was a search and rescue team, but they couldn't get through because the blizzard was so bad. And the other one was War of the Worlds was on the radio because it was Halloween. So, but here's what happened. So I wrote this song, and I basically sort of tried to imagine what it would be like if us four guys were like stranded, like we were, you know, plane had crashed and we were stranded. How would this play out, right? And I thought, well, obviously someone would have to be eaten, right? We'd have to choose one of us to eat. And so our drummer at the time, while not fat or portly or really even overweight, he had like drummer stomach, right? Time. Drummer back and drummer stomach. So he had a little bit of stomach here, and I thought we would eat it. So I put that in the song, and he got so mad. So I came into practice one day and I said, "That's a great new song, guys." And we played it, and the other guys were like, "That's great," and the drummer was like, "I don't like that song." I never thought he would take it personally. So that's kind of the background of the song. It's called "Hit It Out."
Snowed on this desert island, what would happen if it were winter? Would 7 beer and some bread support us, or would we kill the fattest and skin him and offer his bones to the gods? Rio Statics eat their drummer, and who would cook and season the body? He's always done this before. Yeah, what happens if we don't leave Drumheller? We'll sit here at the Tyrrell Museum, idling at the top of a mountain of billion-year-old dino bones, and thinking about the plane that has crashed down miles from its base in Alert, huddling in the fuselage and screaming from the whip of the blizzard, the same one that is clouding my mind. Yeah, what happens if you don't leave Drumheller? Martin ran out of the van. Tim got up and chased after him. built a sleigh with leftover hardware and wired up a radio band, searching for northern frequencies with cables we commanded a dog team. With Inuit we bartered his drums and came upon a signal clear. I think it was the CBS network. I knew civilization was near. Yeah, what happens if we don't leave from hell? All ends well, at least I hope it does. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. We lost our van, we saved the bus. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're half as loud, but we're not as proud as we were when he was around. Oh, oh. Do 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 do.